Is the Renis Alma really our only hope against the Great Spirit? There has to be another way, right?
Shion's Fire Master Core was able to suppress astral energy to prevent it from gaining sentience, right? Couldn't we make use of that somehow?
I'm not sure. In small doses, maybe. But with the amount of energy we're talking about here...
Back in Calaglia, the Blazing Sword was able to take in a whole spirit vessel's worth of energy. If it has the capacity to manage that, it can do this, right?
Except after it absorbed the energy, it ended up releasing it all moments later, remember? Let's not forget, it nearly killed you. Besides, this is the Great Spirit we're talking about, not a paltry vessel. Even if I could use the Master Core, your body wouldn't be able to take the strain of channeling that much energy.
Hevrect 35 didn't mention it, and it did not seem the type to skimp on details. So assuming it's even possible, the chances are slim to none.
You're probably right.
You still thinking about what the scientists told us? About where Renans really come from?
I am, but not for myself.
You're worried about the future of the Renan people.
The fact that our people have been the same this whole time will only give the Danans further reason to resent us.
But you still intend to confront this truth head-on, don't you?
Well, I did declare that I would live my life for the living, and not the dead. Even as I dream of retirement, I shall remain dedicated to the cause.
I'm sure you'll do great.
Now that I think about it, I don't believe I've ever heard you criticize or reproach us Renans even once.
I'm no saint. I have skeletons in my closet too. There was definitely a time when I hated Renans for who they were. I hated them just for being Renan. But you changed that, Dohalim. You gave me an opportunity to see them in a different light. Thanks to your reforms, we were able to stand next to Renans not as slaves, but as equals for the first time in our lives. Of course, I'm sure there were some Renans who still hated us on the inside. But we knew that not all of you were like that. There were those of you who were good, and that was a start. When it comes down to it, Renans are just people. They can be good or bad, just like Danans.
That is, in essence, the heart of your approach, isn't it? That we're all people.
Yeah, it is. When you can pull someone aside and talk to them one-on-one, then you have the chance to come to an understanding. But as soon as you stereotype, that chance goes away, and you stop thinking of them as people that you can relate to.
I understand what you're saying. But we're talking about massive numbers of Renans and Danans alike. Realistically speaking, surely they won't all be able to get along.
Even if we end up butting heads with one person, maybe we'll find better luck among their friends. If we can build a society that works like that, that'll be something worth nurturing and protecting.
So you wish for people to form real bonds and do away with the hierarchy outright? To deal with one another as humans, and nothing more. That's the ideal future you hope to see when this is all over?
Yes, I do. I think it would make for a fine tribute to my brother's legacy. Though, that said, I would be doing it for the people of the future first and foremost. Do you still plan to return to Lenegis when this is over?
Indeed I do. I don't know whether I'll be able to reside in Lenegis proper, however. My first order of business may be to find somewhere to live.
You'll always have a home in Menancia, you know.
As I shall ever keep in mind.
Well, if you ever need a helping hand, don't hesitate to come get me. I'll always be there for you, Doe.
Did you just... Never mind. Thank you, Kisara. I appreciate your patience as I work all this out.
Don't even mention it. And really, when you think about it, now that we know the two of us aren't so different after all, don't you think that brings down a barrier that used to be between us?
You know, I hadn't actually thought of it that way before. But I do like the sound of it.
Yeah, I think I do too.
Hey, why'd you call me here? Was there something you wanted to talk about?
Well, if everything we've heard about the Great Spirit is true, then we're getting close to our final battle. So I wanted to apologize while I can.
Apologize? For what?
I was being real stupid before, about whether Dana's will had been controlling us and all that. I get why you're angry now. Anybody would be if something they trusted was being questioned. So, I'm sorry, Rinwell. Really. I should have kept my mouth shut.
No, Law. Honestly, I think you might have been onto something. Of course you were worried. Who wouldn't be if they found out there might be some invisible force pulling our strings this whole time?
But you really trust Dana's will, don't you? Is it because you can sense it a lot more than the rest of us? Because you can understand it?
Yeah, I think that might be part of it. But I think I also want to believe it's good.
Believe?
Remember how I used to really resent coming from a family of mages?
Yeah, of course. Because you were always on the run and had to live in hiding.
When we rescued Zephyr and I finally decided to come along with you all, something changed inside me. It was the first time I felt like my powers had any meaning, even if that meaning was only helping you guys fight. Then, when I felt Dana's will, I was overwhelmed by how vast and warm it was. It made me want to believe my powers were made to connect with it. It made me believe I had a bigger purpose.
So that's why you hope it doesn't turn out to be bad. You almost need it to be kind.
Yeah.
Well, alright. Then I promise I'll lay off bad-mouthing it.
You will?
There's no way for me to know for sure one way or the other, right? But you trust it, Rinwell, and that's enough for me. So I'll trust it because you do.
Remember what I said about neither planet's great spirit reaching us here?
Yeah?
That's not quite true. I can feel just a little bit of Rena's inside you and everyone else.
What?
I sensed it when we first got here. It's a really small amount, so it doesn't feel like it has a will of its own. But I think that's how Dana's energy probably is too.
So you're saying there's a little bit of Dana's will inside each of us? In a way, doesn't that mean we're all Dana's will?
What?
Well, like you said, unless Dana's energy comes together, it has no will. So if we all have a little bit of Dana's astral energy inside us...
Yeah, maybe...
Hefric 35 might know the answer. But, you know what? I don't need to ask it. My will is my own. I fight for who I want to fight for. That's who I am now. Who I've become. So thanks, Rinwell, for sharing that with me.
Ah.
To be honest, the only reason I was suspicious of Dana's will... Well, I mean, it mostly was... I feel like you and I had grown apart lately, and I was worried it was because...
Huh?
Never mind. Nothing. Just forget about it.
Huh? No, what were you saying?
Saying? I don't remember
Come
saying
on.
anything.
Now you won't tell me what you were thinking?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Then spit it out already.
You sure you don't want to get some rest?
I can't. I've got too much on my mind. Especially knowing how close our last battle is. How are you doing, Xion?
Same as you, still trying to absorb everything.
Remember when it was so simple? We were only fighting all the lords on Dana? All of that feels like a lifetime ago, doesn't it?
Ages and ages ago. Everything that's happened since we first met. So many fights, so much chaos, so many wonderful people.
If I hadn't run into you that day, well, I wouldn't have met all of you. I never would have held the blazing sword or looked for something more. I wouldn't have my memories back. I'd still be a faceless slave, like as not long dead.
Hey, Alphen. I want you to promise me something.
Yeah?
If we can't find the Rena's Alma, there's something I want you to do. Like Hevrecht 35 said, the only way we can end the Great Spirit for good is to go after both the main body in Rena and the thorns in me. I need you to promise me, Alphen, that if for some reason we can't get the Rena's Alma back, you'll use the blazing sword to destroy the Great Spirit, and me along with it.
Huh?
It's true the blazing sword may not have the strength of the Rena's Alma. But it's taken us this far. It's slain lords and beasts. At the very least, it has to be worth a try.
You can't be serious. Have you forgotten everything
Listen,
that we...
the Great Spirit isn't just our problem. It's a threat to our entire world. Renans and Danans alike. We don't know what's going to happen when we face it, but we need to be prepared for anything. We can't second-guess ourselves when the time comes. I promise you, I'm not planning on going anywhere. I'm prepared to fight with absolutely everything I've got. But if it comes down to it, I need you to be prepared too.
Okay. But you should know that I'm not going to give up on you, Xion. I'm going to fight this until the very end. I hope you can forgive me for that.
Alphen. Okay, I understand. And I'll forgive you.
Thank you, Xion.
So it's a promise then?
Yeah, it's a promise.
I remember how I felt the first time you touched me. My thorns made any contact a mistake no one would ever make twice. After they'd seen what could happen, fear would always linger behind their eyes. In my entire life, I never had someone willingly reach out to me. But when you reached out to me and gently took my hand, you didn't react at all. It was so easy for you. I don't have words for the shock I felt in that moment.
that's because I couldn't feel pain back then.
Even once you could, though, you still chose to keep reaching out to me. And when you did, I felt this warmth that I had never known before. But still, I hate having to see you suffer through it every time you do.
You won't have to worry about that for much longer.
You think so?
I do, because Shion,
No. You can tell me once my thorns are gone. Okay?
Yeah. Okay. Everybody get enough rest? We ready for this?
Yeah, we should probably get moving.
Agreed. Can't stand around waiting all day.
Our task is relatively straightforward. We need only descend down to Rena, defeat the Great Spirit, and restore stability to both worlds.
We're fighting for a new future for both Dana and Rena.
Right. We've come this far. We will save our worlds. That's a promise.
Then let's go, everybody. We've got one last wall to tear down.
Repairs on your starship are complete. Everything is in working order.
Is that you, Hevrek 35? You can see us from where you are?
I can. I can see anywhere within the bounds of Dake Faisal.
Sounds like someone's a peeping Tom.
Maybe we should give Hevrek 35 a break. It has been stuck in this tiny facility for a very, very long time.
I have unlocked all functions on your starship. You can now make use of its warp drive.
Warp drive? Wait, you mean like what the Red Women used on us? What brought us here?
It's possible that the Red Women may have found a way to activate it on the starship. They are Helganquil, after all.
Using the warp drive, you should be able to breach Rena's atmosphere without being detected.
Wait, should?
You'll need to be careful. Due to the force field surrounding Rena, the ship will be unable to go any further than the surface of the planet.
So, once we reach the shell, it appears we'll have to infiltrate the core by foot. Understood.
We gotta go all the way down just walking?
Will all the Helganquil go back to normal once we defeat the Great Spirit? I have a strange feeling we're going to have to fight them before this is all over.
The extinction of my people is inevitable at this stage. As such, it would be illogical to risk the success of the mission in a vain attempt to save my kind.
We understand.
Can't that thing lighten up a bit? Everything it says seems to be about what's illogical.
Well, come on, Doe.
Hold up, did you just...
You heard the lady. Get going.
I have one last question.
What?
As Sovereign, your identification number indicates that you are well past your predicted life expectancy. Similarly, the Maiden lacks any identification number, as her function should have been rendered unnecessary. Despite this, the two of you continue to exist. Why?
We exist because others have entrusted this to us. Over the years, many people have come together and sworn to see this through to the end.
You mean it is because of multiple chance interactions? The likelihood of such events is statistically improbable. Why have you two continued to persist under these conditions?
It's hard to explain. To be honest, I don't think it's something an observer could understand. All right, time to get back on the Fall Knights.
It would appear that our Helganquil host really has fulfilled its end of the bargain.
You know what that means. Time to go to Rena.
I guess this means we should give that warp drive a spin.
There's nothing here. This weird ocean we're surrounded by just stretches out everywhere. Is this really where the Helganquil come from?
I don't sense even a trace of astral energy. This world is dead.
Then this must be the hollowing.
You mean to tell me this whole world, the entire ocean is that stuff?
And it's covering everything. The entire planet.
This is what the Great Spirit does. After it depleted this planet of every last speck of astral energy, it went after Dana.
So arresting. This world of doom.
Back in its day, Rena was probably just as vibrant as Dana is. But after being robbed of its astral energy for so long, those days are gone and past. This is all that will remain.
So the Great Spirit took everything. It stole energy not just from living beings, but the land, the sea, everything.
And it bound the Helganquil in servitude, until their whole world was nothing but this. And by the looks of it, that's how it remains to this day. A world of death and emptiness.
With nothing left here to consume, the Great Spirit turned its sights on Dana, looking for another host.
You're saying if we don't stop it, this is what Dana's going to look like?
We can be sure that even these few remaining remnants of Renan life will not be spared in the end.
If the oblivion and darkness both Shion and Naori saw comes to pass, nothing will survive. It looks like we can climb down from there. Let's take a look.
So this is Rena. This is where everything began. Yet it's a dead world?
I won't let Dana suffer the same fate.
A hollowed ocean as far as the eye can see. What do you think would happen if we fell in?
What do you mean, what would happen? You'd drown, wouldn't you?
Come to think of it, I don't believe I've heard of someone ever trying. Perhaps you'd like the glory of being the first?
Nah, I'll pass.
This is essentially a world-sized Renan graveyard. Are you proposing to disturb the dead slumber just to satisfy your curiosity, Law?
No, because I said I passed.
Taking an interest is understandable, but let's not forget where we are. This place deserves our respect.
Looks like we're not going to be hearing the end of this one for a while.
You'd think I was already snorkeling in it or something. So the idea is to seal the Great Spirit inside the Renas Alma using the Sovereign and Maiden's power. But just how do we do that exactly?
I'm guessing it won't be as easy as holding a spirit channeling ceremony at our leisure.
I already had wielded astral energy once 3 centuries ago. As for suppressing her thorns, Shion's had a lifetime's experience. The problem isn't just our enemy's strength. It's that it's sentient, too. And you can bet anything you like it's not going to just sit back and let us destroy it.
In other words, we need to find some way to weaken it in advance. The Great Spirit, that is.
Back when Shion's thorns flew out of control, we were able to deal with them directly. If this is their host, they should be even more corporeal here.
If that's the case, it should make them easier to attack at least. And if we can manage to divert enough energy away from the spirit's core, even temporarily,
We might just be able to weaken it enough to steal the Renis Alma, which we can then use to seal it away forever. It won't be easy, but it's our only shot. Time to buckle up. Question for you. Let's say, knock on wood, everything turns out for the best.
What'll the world be like? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of this, do you really think everything will be that different?
A lot will have to change, that's for sure. The world will have to adjust to so much. My only worry is if those changes turn out to be merely skin deep.
what do you mean?
It's well and good putting an end to Renin rule. But if it just turns the tables, it's all for naught.
That's true. Just as bad if the Danans started pressing their own.
Renins, Danans, astral art users, mages. The world is full of labels used to divide and separate people.
If only we could see differences like that for what they are. No different to someone having a musical talent or being good with their hands. Not differences so much as characteristics.
It will take someone in power to set an example. But with time, people will follow. And then, perhaps one day,
There will no longer be any need for the example. It will have become second nature.
That's where we come in. We can set the example. Imagine it. A world where magic and astral arts are used to help people. Where that's the norm rather than the exception.
Yeah, you're right, Rinwell. Why wait for somebody else? We can show them ourselves.
Looks like we've warped into that pit of astral energy.
Helganquil!
Guess they don't need their Red Woman disguises anymore.
Wait, can you understand us?
It's no use. We're not going to get through to them.
So they really are being controlled. In that case, we've got no choice.
I knew there was something... Off here?
they're not pulling punches. We have no choice but to beat them at their own game.
Far enough! Armor won't save you!
Illuminate the dark! Come forth here!
Demon Fang! Burn!
Going in! I'm ready!
An astral art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Can't get out of this!
Pain between here! Here! Take now! They've got me surrounded! Alphen! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alphen!
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right...
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malika!
Here, let me help! First,
You're all
Here's the evil!
Not today!
Freeze laser! Radiant pierce!
Burn!
Mega ray!
We've turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back. Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it!
Yeah! Nice technique!
Dragon Form! Eat dirt!
Horizon Red! Healing
It
circle!
exploded?
Don't get caught in the blast! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Alphen,
I can't forgive them for what they've done, but I hate killing them. They don't even know why they're fighting. How does that even make them any different from the Danon slaves?
Perhaps. However, if we don't make a choice, the guilt of not doing anything will be that much worse.
Yeah, I know. I hate for it to be like this. But if it happens again, you won't find me hesitating to act.
I wonder if we're going to get attacked again.
I wonder what Helganquil civilization was like at its zenith.
I can imagine that'd be something you'd take an interest in.
There's no question it must have been advanced, like none either world has ever seen. We could surely stand to learn a thing or two from such a people.
I get that you're itching to delve into its history, but we've got bigger fish to fry right now.
Put a pin in it, and you can do all the research you want when you retire.
I can think of worse things than a retirement dedicated to research. As for whether Rena is amenable to an aging specimen...
It's a little early to be giving it serious thought just yet.
A man can dream, though. A man can dream.
oh, we didn't say there's anything wrong with dreaming.
In your case, Dohalim, dreams have a habit of spiraling into something else.
You'll need to stay with us for now, though. You're too helpful to let retire.
Why do I feel this is less of a compliment and more of an ultimatum?
Just a friendly suggestion.
Hey! Hey, I just realized something!
Is this about dinner last night? I didn't realize those ingredients were off.
What? No! I mean... Wait, you fed us rotten food?
Rinwell, the point.
Oh, yeah, right. So I was thinking about those armored soldiers we've seen. There are regular Renans inside them, right?
Yeah, they're designed to make whoever's wearing them stronger. At least, I think that's the idea.
Right. So it kind of begs the question then, why are they made so huge?
I don't know, makes them more intimidating, I guess? Or maybe all that tech wizardry inside takes up a lot of space.
You don't think it's weird how the armored soldiers are the exact same height as the Helganquil?
Can't say I'd ever noticed it till now. And?
Connect the dots, Law!
Okay, let me get this straight. You think the armored suits might have originally been designed to allow Renans to work alongside the Helganquil?
Huh. But if that's true, what would that mean?
It would mean... just that, I guess. But still, don't you think it's kind of interesting?
Not hugely. Hey, Kisara, while I've got you, what's on tonight's menu? Because I was thinking, maybe meat?
Get him, Hoodle.
Oh, what did I do?
Oh, now you want to listen. Keep pecking, Hoodle!
Ow, ow, ow! Seriously, what the hell? You know, guys, when you think about it, we've taken out a lot of Zeugles. Like, a whole lot.
You can say that again. If one thing's for certain in this world, it's that wherever we go, we'll always end up bumping into them.
Isn't it weird that they're still so plentiful? You don't think the Renans have, like, a ranch where they breed them, do you?
Certainly in all of my years, I've never heard of them constructing such a massive facility on Dana, let alone up in Lenegis.
The only thing I can think of, then, is that the feral ones must be reproducing on their own.
There's also no organized effort on our part to hunt them down, so it's difficult to fully exterminate them.
Exterminate them? Whoa, don't you think that's maybe a little harsh?
What do you mean?
Zeugles originally used to be living creatures native to Dana and Rena, right? Being genetically modified isn't their fault.
You're right. Zeugles were only created because of us Renans. We altered the original creatures to suit our own ends.
First, people made Zeugles, and then we let them go. And now we're trying to kill them because they're a threat. They really have only seen the very worst, huh?
I hope we find a way to be able to live side by side with them one day.
It's a nice thought, but they attack towns and cities. What else are we supposed to do?
Aside from the strays that have gone wild, it's worth remembering that Renans are able to keep them somewhat under control.
If we had distinct territories that didn't overlap, that might reduce the danger they pose.
Well, I guess when you look at it that way, maybe people and Zeugles aren't so different after all.
I thought there'd be more dirt and rocks and stuff underneath the hollowed ocean, but it's all artificial.
I would imagine they're remnants left behind by the Helganquil, seeing as there's little actual land remaining.
It's incredible. Do you think it stretches all the way down to the center of the planet?
Hey, these guys built Lenegus, remember? They probably did this in a weekend.
If they had the power to create things like this, did they really only use those immense capabilities to serve the Great Spirit? Or rather, was that the only use the Great Spirit let them use their capabilities for?
This one's tough. But we have no choice.
Let me know if you need heat. In here! These ones can run rings around us!
Rising Falcon!
A whirling struggle. Will this help? Winds of heaven!
No further!
Healing!
Ready and ready! Rising Walker! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Excited! I'm only getting started! Radiant Pierce!
Here, let me help. Their arts were interrupted. Here, let me help.
Burning strike! Raging
Great
Hurricane!
fear.
Pierce
Not
evil!
today!
Hurricane!
Now you see what I can do!
Dance in the waves, Lancer!
Do you require all of
Now! Who wants to die next? Glacial Barrier!
It's too fast!
Stand back! I'll trip it up.
Think again! Beast Assault! Zephyr Trident! Got you! I don't even know the word defeat. This'll come in handy. Lightning Orb! Make it red! Take loss! Get toasty!
Bird Strike!
You're open! One light! It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming Wildfire! That'll bring you down! Will this help? Pain between heaven and earth! I'll heal you! Wailing Dancy Hurricane!
Ignite!
Healing Circle! Stay dance in the wind!
Prepare to be
And now!
I don't know what.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
Step back! This one's all law!
We haven't seen anyone here except Helganquil. Looks like this place really is their home planet.
The true citizens of Rena. What a shame that they have become nothing more than puppets to the Great Spirit. To think of the promise their accomplishments once held. They had the potential to be great indeed.
Do you think we could have got along with them? You know, if we had met under different circumstances.
Like all of us, you mean? I suppose it's difficult to say for sure. We don't even know if they would see us as being on an equal level with them or not.
I think we may have had the chance once, before the Renan Great Spirit came along and changed everything.
You and Alphen both share an optimism. A strong willingness to believe in hope.
Do you think that's foolish?
On the contrary, I should like to take a leaf from your book myself. In tragedy's aftermath, hope is all we have.
Just look at the size of that thing. The Helganquil's technology certainly is impressive. And they don't seem to do things by halves either. In the past 300 years. No, even before that. Just how many people, Renan or Danon, do you think have ever seen this?
Regarding the past 3 centuries at least, I'd say there's a good chance that we're the first. Also, while I get that it's impressive and all, I'm just amazed you're still standing around gawping at it at a time like this. Sometimes I wonder about your priorities.
I can understand where he's coming from. More to the point, does anyone know where it leads?
What do you mean where it leads? To the center of the planet, of course.
And that doesn't strike you as sounding just a little bit, oh, I don't know, far? There has to be a quicker way to get there, right?
Yeah. With all this technology at their fingertips, it seems pretty unlikely that they'd make that kind of journey on foot. There must be some kind of device somewhere. Let's see if we can figure out how to use it.
Borrow one of their contraptions? You're either brave or out of your mind.
If it works for them, there's no reason it wouldn't for us. Why make things harder for ourselves?
You know what he's like, Law. Once he gets an idea in his head, there's no talking him out of it.
I wonder how the Renans avoided being mind-controlled like the Helganquil. Do you think it might have something to do with the fact that they were originally Danans?
I'd say it's likely. Which is pretty ironic when you think about it.
Ironic?
The Renans have committed grave injustices against the Danans. But it was all of their own volition, not because they were being controlled. Now, it turns out they themselves were once Danans too.
Which must mean that the root of their evil isn't the Great Spirit, but something inherent in all of us. Our free will.
Now hang on, though. It was that same free will that allowed Xion and Dohalim to choose to fight alongside us. Without it, we wouldn't have been able to beat hatred and forge all those connections we've made. Free will is what saved us, right?
Law's entirely right. In any case, it certainly can't hurt to look on the bright side every now and then.
Yeah. Where there's hope, there's a way.
What'd he say?
He said, without a doubt.
Is this a dead end?
It appears this whole room functions as an elevator. That apparatus there is likely what's used to control it.
What the? Where'd they come from?
Less worry, more action. Concentrate.
Now you see what I can do!
Got company!
Cut crossing
Freeze laser!
Try this!
pesky airborne
I can do
scoundrels.
this. Sounds like a
just have
job
to
for
get
yours
together.
truly. We're right here. We can help you.
Shion's right.
My armor!
You have us to lean on.
You're right. Thanks.
No further!
Radiant Pierce! Lightning!
Make it rain! Law, get toasty!
Bird strike!
You're open! Reinforcements incoming! Not a problem!
Raging Cascade!
Inferno crossing! I never miss!
Ignite!
Thunder cut! Hurricane Trident! I'm ready! Ridwell!
Frozen!
Hammer!
Nicely done!
All thanks to you!
I'm never fixed! Illuminate the dark!
Glacial Spear! Here's the Lightning Meteor! Handle it!
Freeze laser!
Will this help?
Lightning
Tiger Blade!
Rising
Healing circle!
Alright!
Sleep now. Thanks for the healing.
Watch yourself, okay?
Yeah, you too.
Watch and sweep! Hurricane Spear!
Velocity steel!
That'll bring you down! Mega Ray! Radiant Pierce!
We've turned the tables.
Now, go! Far enough!
This one's mine!
Mega Ray!
Raging Cascade!
Zephyr Trident!
My armor! Now! Astral energy!
Say no more. Got it.
Well done.
Hurricane Strike! Beast Assault! Let the marksman handle this!
Thunderfield!
Spear.
Hurricane
Now you see what I can do!
Freeze laser! Dance in the wind!
Mega Ray! Now! Doling! This one's got your name on it!
To action!
You're on the way!
Air thrust!
That'll bring you down!
What would we ever do without you, Kisara?
You've got a whole team to rely on.
Yeah, well, maybe apart from one individual.
You're feistier than you look!
Can't change the future without getting your hands dirty.
All yours, Kisara! More
Here I go!
sucrose?
Keep calm and take them down!
Hydration orb! Illuminate the dark! Come forth, holy glimmer! Holy illusion! A chain between
Take
heaven and
this!
earth! Where are you going?
Finish it!
Here, Doling! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action!
You're open! Help!
Go time! Be still!
Raging power!
all mine! You picked the wrong fight!
Now!
Glacial Spear!
Pierce! Astral Energy! Full throttle! Go!
A flawless victory!
Naturally!
Here I come! No escape!
Shooting star! Here's a healing art!
Now you see what I can do!
Here I come!
Shooting Symphony!
A whirling struggle!
Here I Winds of Heaven!
Your arms are weak.
I'm only getting started! Let's get you all taken away!
Not today!
That'll bring you down! Freeze, Lancer! I can do this all day! By the power of air!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Far beyond the dark now! And I
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolisher!
That'll bring you down!
Looking good out there.
Just getting started!
That's the spirit. Take no prisoner.
Your astral arts are truly incredible.
Every little bit helps, right?
Indeed it does. I'll keep pushing to be better as well.
Rain down and pure!
Back into the fray!
Take it!
Mega Ray! Radiant Pierce!
As impressive as always.
Here I hope that was
No, I mean you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Xion actually look flustered.
Let the marksman handle this! Inferno crossing!
Cyclone!
Hurricane Thrust!
Bring you down!
Now!
Elfin!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
I can feel my precision improving.
Even in such a harsh environment as this, there are still creatures here?
You think they're native to Rena? Or could they be Zoogle somehow?
Whatever they are, they're dangerous. Watch yourselves around them. You think that pit stretches all the way to Rena's core? Don't get careless!
Don't tell me you can't!
Don't mind if I do!
This armor won't save you!
Insects should stay on the ground, like moths to the flame.
Where are you going?
Pesky airborne scoundrel!
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
I never miss! Going in! Radiant Pierce!
Eat dirt!
Hurricane! I'll heal you all!
Far enough!
Rising Water!
Healing Circle! Radiant Pierce! Now! You're Elfin! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Elfin!
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
No further!
Shattering of
Pieces! Make it break!
Kisara! Frozen!
Hammer! Next time, do you think we could add some more flames into the mix?
Huh? It's not that easy to adjust, you know.
Brace yourself! This one's tough!
I'll smash you!
Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Arc sealed! Explosion! Confiscated! Radiant Pierce! Mega Radiant Storm!
Not today!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Make it rain! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Rising Wyvern!
Mega Ray! Radiant Storm! I never miss! More where that came from! Radiant Pierce!
Far enough!
Damn it! Out of
Do you require
illuminate
help?
the
Rising
Can't get out of this!
Finish it!
Holy Astral Energy!
Say no more! Got it!
You're well done! Go!
Be
Radiant
still!
Light!
Rising Sun!
Shattering
A
of
whirling
pieces!
Hurricane Spike! Winds of Heaven! First
Rising
Pierce!
Wyvern!
Looks like we came out on top.
We just need to make sure we stay... there.
Right. And without totally overdoing it.
This one's tough. You have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
I call upon thee!
Not today!
How about the explosion? It's not even fair! Mega Ray! Radiant, here! Here! Zephyr Tornado! And the Jet! I'll clear impact! Radiant, here!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
There! Go! Frozen Wind! Alpin! Astral Energy!
Say no more. Got it.
You're well done! I never miss! Hurricane Strike!
Take this!
By the power of flame! Finish without a...
What? What the hell is going on?
Fall back, Alpha. We'll take point here.
I'll heal you all!
Sorry to impose on you like this.
Healing Circle! I'm only getting started! I don't even know the word defeat. Pierce! Radiant Pierce! Field! I'm out now! Go! Let's get you all tucked away! Glacial Spear! Pierce Eagle! Air Thrust!
No further.
Mega Ray! It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming Wildfire! I'll heal you all!
Ignite!
Don't mind if I do! Healing Circle! I never miss! Dance in the wind! Go in!
Now we're not...
Glacial Heart! Radiant Wind! Astral Energy! Damn it! This one's mine! Raging Cascade! Here's a healing
Not today!
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare Demolition! Hurricane Strike!
Car!
Their arcs were interrupted.
Here, let me help! Here, Dave! Get ready to go! Here, let me help! Here, Dave!
Ready and raring!
Here! Inferno Sight! Mega Ray! First Force!
You're mine!
Here's a healing arc! First Aid! Eat dirt!
Down! You're off!
Here's a healing arc! First Aid! That'll bring you down! A chain between ready and here!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
There you go! Don't let up! Let's go! Right on! Go! We're only getting started! Not on my watch!
This one's mine.
No further!
Here's a healing arc! First Aid! Raging
Finish
Cascade!
it!
Alpin! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Remember to tell me if you need healing.
I expect you'll be in high demand if that's the case.
This might be some decent equipment. And
Anything that makes battles easier is okay by me. We're in for a long slog with this one.
rain down and pure fire! Explosion! Radiant Pierce! Glacial Spear! Pierce Eagle! In here! Freeze Lancer! Get out of there with the others! Radiant Pierce! Hurricane Strike!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and the puzzle is
Where that came from! Pierce I'll never miss! Air Thrust!
Take this!
Not much longer to go.
Come on, one final push!
Let's do this together, Alpin.
By the power of flame!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Violent Inferno!
Here I go!
Blade! This one's mine!
By the power of Inferno! Finish without a trace!
Sword Blade Alpha!
Don't mind if I do.
Flaming
Now!
Dohalim! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action!
Now! Uplift impact! Glacial Spear! Pierce evil!
Take this!
Take this!
Blizzard blow! Here I go!
I come!
I'm only getting ready
Demon
here!
Blade! Double
Did
Demon
not
Blade!
complete!
With this, I can become even stronger.
Yeah. If only I were a cat.
This won't be easy. Don't be such a pessimist.
By the power of
I think I'll pass on the handshake. Explosion! Here's a healing art. Stockpile.
Burn!
First aid! Here's a healing art. First aid!
Rising Light!
Will this work? I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolisher! Magna Ray! Take it! I'm only getting radiant here! Will this help? Look sharp! Healing Purple! I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara. I owe you, Sion.
Healing is what my arts do best.
All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction.
Freeze Lancer!
There you go! Don't let up!
You picked the wrong fight!
Crescent Moon!
No further!
Here I come!
Explosion! Here! First aid! Magna Ray! Radiant Pierce! I'm out of ammo! Radiant Punch! What the?
Flaming Thrust! Rising Rocket!
Here, let me help!
Shattering
Pieces! Attack time! Radiant Pierce! Here, let me help! Don't give... Far enough! I'll bring you back!
Now or never.
Beast Assault!
No further!
I've risen!
That'll bring you down! Piercing
Radiant Pierce! Everyone, get back! It's too dangerous!
Blade!
Purge malevolence! That's Glitter! Seal! Miasma!
Incoming hit!
Art Seal! Uplift impact!
You picked the wrong fight!
Make it rain! Kisara! Go for it! Prepare to crumble!
I've still got a ways to go! These structures don't look like anything built by the Renans. Or even what we saw in the Forbidden Zone.
Perhaps this is the true architectural style of the Helganquil. Or perhaps...
I have a bad feeling about this.
Far enough!
In here! Get on
Like moths to the flame.
Explosion! These things really get on my nerves.
See what I can do!
Glacial Spear!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Stand back! I'll trip it up!
I'm ready! Between heaven and earth.
Where are you going?
A wailing banshee of light!
Magna Ray! Radiant Pierce! By the power of flame! Finish without a trace!
Lightning condemned! Thunder blade!
Here I come!
Explosion!
Radiant Pierce!
Here I go! Alvin! Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
I think you can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over!
Who said anything about letting off?
As impressive as always.
Here I hope there wasn't proof.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
Go for it! Prepare to crumble! I feel sprightlier than before.
won't be easy.
Don't be such a pessimist.
Inferno Crossing!
Ignite!
By the power of flame!
Armor won't save you! Hurricane Strike!
How do you like being pounded into shape?
Hurricane Strike!
Here, let me have it.
Can't get hit!
Don't give up! Get toasty!
Bird Strike!
Get behind me! I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malisa!
Demon
Here,
Fang!
let me help. This is mine!
King! First down!
Double Demon Fang!
Frozen!
Hammer!
Nicely done! Radiant
All thanks to you.
Finish it!
Dohalim!
All yours, Kisara!
We won.
Those thorns.
I'm not letting them get in our way.
That equipment should come in. Handy.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Denied! Their arcs
Take
were
this.
interrupted.
I'll heal you out!
Armor won't save you!
It can hide itself? Amazing!
Hold nothing back!
Slash!
This one is mine.
Will this help?
Here, let me help.
Chain between heaven and earth.
Eat dirt!
A wailing beauty I never fit.
Hurricane Strike!
By the power of flame!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Here
By
I
the
come!
power of flame! There you go! Finish that trace!
Rising sun! You're mine!
Now we're not...
Here's a healing arc!
Can't get out of this!
Radiant, here! The flame! Here goes! There! Here goes! Here's a healing arc!
Fantastic! Now my clothes are ruined.
Eat dirt!
A chain between heaven and earth. First aid! Fancy of lightning!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Dragon Swarm!
Mega ray!
Glacial Spear!
Pierce the evil!
Down! Your own!
I don't even know
the word defeat.
Here's a healing arc!
I won't give up!
Don't leave me! Here's a healing arc!
How about
First dream! Here's a
Take this!
Flaming meteor!
first aid!
Appreciate the help. Look sharp.
Here's a healing arc! First aid!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
In here!
Now you see what I can do!
Will come in handy.
That'll bring you down.
Not done yet!
Radiant, here!
Hurricane! Zephyr Trident! This one's here! It's over! My arrow!
Can't move!
Come on! Here's a healing art! Holy First Aid! I can do this all day! I'll bring you back from death's abyss! Resuscitation! This is bad. Real bad.
Stay calm. You need to keep a level head.
Right. Calm, Rinwell. First aid! Nice and calm. Here's a healing art. First aid!
Can't get out of this!
Sleep now. Here.
Ready and ready! Armor won't save you! Dragon Swarm!
There, now! Law, get toasty!
Burn Strike!
This could be useful.
We're in for a long slog with this one. You wanna play?
Come out! I'm expert! Explosion! Confiscated!
The flame side is yours to be let free!
Glacial Spear! Pierce Evo!
Got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours!
Inferno! I'm ready! A wailing Banshee of Lightning! Here I go! You're mine! In here! Mega Ray!
Prepare to be sealed, though, fleet of foot. Actually, perhaps bound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing! Explosion! Maelstrom! She wants to handle?
Denied!
We've turned the tables on him.
There are still more left!
Right.
Law, get toasty!
Burn Strike!
A whirling snubble!
Rising Water! It's on!
Radiant light!
Rising Water ignite!
That'll bring you down! Glacial fire! Feel! House this!
You've got a natural
Take
battle.
this!
I still plan on...
That's what I like to hear.
Like we're gonna lose to small fry.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I have no limits! Here! No further!
Take
this! Eternal devastation!
Armor won't save you!
Hold on to your heart! Healing circle!
Eternal devastation!
By the power of flesh!
Coming through! Ha! Melt! Scarlet Inferno! Take this! Sword Rain
Not
Alpha!
on my watch!
On guard! Raining Slash! Do it!
Burn! Explosion!
crossing!
In a bind?
Megasonic Thrust!
First aid! Radiant Pierce! Here I go! You're mine! Radiant Pierce!
Leave the choice to me.
Ready and ready!
Freeze Lancer!
I'll smash you!
Beast assault.
Where are you going?
Here! Through! Strike!
First aid! By the power of flame! Inferno aid! By the power of flame! Finish without a drop!
Pierce through! Ignite!
Take this!
Hurricane strike! Explosion! Here's a healer! First aid!
In a bind?
Flaming meteor! I'm only get radiant pierce!
Coming through! Ha! Melt! Scarlet Inferno!
Back into the fray! Radiant pierce! Mega ray! Glacial
Shattering
fire!
pieces!
Attack! Aw, winds that heavy! Here! Here I come!
This is bad, right?
Yes, Alvin! Very bad!
I don't feel so good.
Tiger blade!
Demon Fang!
Radiant
Double
blood!
Demon Fang!
Yes, that's it.
Eat dirt! You have to hold on! I'll bring you back from death's abyss! Denied! Illuminate resuscitation! I never miss! Holy land! Radiant
Take this!
Damn it! Out of now! Frozen!
Hammer.
I know fine weapon material when I see it.
bad feeling about this.
Take this!
Inferno!
Ready and raring!
I'll
smash you! How about Wall Blade?
Radiant here!
Demon Blade!
Mega
Ignite!
Purge Malevolence! Glacial Spear! Here's Evil! A whirling Spear Blazer!
Swallow Blade!
Ring of Omen!
Destruction! Eternal Devastation!
My armor! Laser Wave!
Not today!
Where are you going?
I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over.
Now!
Who said it?
Astral Energy! Full throttle! A flawless victory! Naturally!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! I need to be stronger.
My word, this must be the work of Providence.
Prova what now?
It means destiny. I think it's a bit of an exaggeration, though. Little help! Air thrust!
Smash you! Can't get out of this!
As if the normal creepy crawlies aren't disgusting enough.
Confiscated!
Glacial Spear! Here's Evil!
It looks like you got this one by the power of flame! Finish without a trace! Waterfall! Freeze Lancer! Dance in the wind! Explosion!
Here, let me help.
First aid! Radiant! Look here! There! I'm ready! Hurricane Hawk! Purge Malevolence!
Save you! I'll burn it all! Flaming Pillar! Fire!
I'm all propped up!
It's on!
Here!
Soaring light spit! Eat dirt!
Here's a healing arm!
Illuminate!
Come forth!
Here, let me help!
Rising water! Take this!
A chain between heaven and earth! A wailing banshee of lightning! Explosion!
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
You're blind! Hydration! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! A chain between heaven and earth!
I'll smash you!
A wailing banshee of lightning!
You're
Here's
this one's
Try
mine.
this one's mine!
first aid! Will they dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Now or never!
Light Astral!
Demon Blade!
Healing circle!
Thank you for all your help.
Now!
Please.
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
I got it.
Got what?
I can chop up vegetable scraps and use them in the seasonings.
Should've known that's what it was gonna be about.
Brace yourself!
By the
This
power
one's
of
tough!
flame!
No further!
Hurricane
Rising
Foot!
Wyvern!
Blazing Raging Cascade! Explosion here! Radiant Spear!
Anything in armor is all mine.
I can carve through
Zephyr
one!
Wing! Zephyr Trident!
Eternal
Glacier!
Devastation!
Crush! I make it roll!
Turn the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
Glacial Spear. Pierce evil.
Burn!
Freeze Laser. Radiant.
You've got pretty impressive aim there. Thought of picking up the rifle yourself? Nah, this is more.
All yours, Kisara.
Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
Like moths to the flame.
Now or never.
Far enough. The darkest sky. I call upon
Enough done! No further!
Purge malevolence. Arctic
Flaming meteor.
Here, I'm ready. Dance in the wind. Where are you going? Air thrust.
Flying free.
Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and pummel it to me.
I never miss. By the power of
Armor won't save you.
Double demon fang!
Holy Land. A chain between
Ignite!
Flaming meteor.
No further!
Inferno crossing.
Here's a healing art. I thought you were more defensively minded.
Defense via threat elimination.
So the best defense is good offense. Glacial Spear. Pierce evil.
Down.
Hurricane strike. Think again.
Beast assault.
Light
Radiant
Radiant. I'm out of Kisara. Frozen.
Hammer.
Nicely done. And again.
All thanks to you.
Who wants to die next?
Their arts were interrupted.
You picked the wrong fight! Now or never! Finish this!
Lost.
Demon's descent. Flashing fang. Well then, I should probably think about tonight's menu.
No
By
choice!
the power of flame.
Now you see what I can do.
Now through all. By the power of
Take this.
flame. Careful. It has some kind of camouflage.
Far enough.
Swallow blade!
Explosion. Sleep now. I'll heal you all. I'm ready to stockpile. Healing circle.
That'll bring you down.
Raging cascade. Glacial spear. Pierce field.
I'm nearly
I'll
done
heal you
for.
all.
Can't move!
Don't give up. Here, let me help. First aid. I'll bring you back from death to victory.
ready and ready.
Don't mind if I do.
Do you require a hand?
Glacial strength. I call upon thee. Radiant spear. Here, let me help. First aid. Glacial spear. Pierce evil. Here's laser. Glacial spear.
It's time to finish this. Die. Consuming wildfire.
Here, let me help.
Take this!
First aid. A wailing fury of lightning.
Not today!
I'll break. Divide. I can't hold on much longer. Vanish without trouble. Winds of heaven. First force. Hurricane flow.
I'll stop its charge.
Thanks, Kisa. Ara. A new leaf on life. This isn't ideal. First aid.
Severing
All
blade!
the wailing
baby.
of lightning.
Mirage!
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare demolition.
Hurricane lightning.
Double demon fang!
This one's leave the enemy arms to me.
Not today!
No further!
I'll heal you all.
My head's spinning. Just watch me. And just like that, I'm back in.
Start by holding the front line.
No sooner said than done.
Don't mind if I do.
By the
I have no limits!
Attack guard. I'll smash you.
Wind astral. Let's go.
Demon Fang!
Do it! Here's a healing arc! This one is mine!
Finish it!
It's over! Astral energy! Full throttle!
That took... more energy than I expected. Don't get careless!
Don't tell me!
Rising Watcher! The flaming fire is yours to be let free!
Where are you going? Chain between heaven and earth.
Can't get out of this! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Severing Wind!
My head's spinning.
I can carve through armor! Demon Fang! Now I can let loose!
Radiant Pierce!
Glacial Spear!
Here's evil! Freeze Lancer! First aid!
In a bind?
Sleep now. I'll be saving this one. Radiant Pierce! Glacial!
Here, let me help!
First aid! Magic going in! Don't mind if I do.
This one's mine!
Lightning Orb! Illuminate the dark! Mega Ray! Radiant
Shattering pieces!
Attack time! Heaven and earth! Sight a wailing steel lightning!
Flaming meteor!
Inferno
crossing!
Photon dance in the wind!
Try this!
Air explosion! Radiant Pierce!
Prepare to be sealed! In a bind?
Here's a healing arc! First
I
aid
have
between
no
heaven and
limits.
earth! Here's a wailing
I like my guard down.
Stay away from my friend!
Radiant blood! Heaven and earth!
Here, let me help!
Burn in hell!
First aid!
I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss!
Double Demon Fang!
Resuscitation!
Blade!
Radiant flight!
Ready and ready!
This one's mine! Pierce!
I can carve through armor!
Here, let me help!
Spear!
Mega Ray! All disaster!
Glacial Spear!
Here goes! Freeze!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malika!
Prepare to be sealed! Burn in hell!
Crazy cascade!
Inferno crossing!
Denied! Now! Ridwell! Astral energy! Full throttle! I've never seen so many bullseyes!
I couldn't have done it without you. I found... some equipment.
Let me take a look at it.
Don't get careless!
Don't tell me!
So weak!
Quit pushing yourself and get behind us!
I'll be right at Rena in no time.
Take this!
On the power of flame!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malika! Hurricane by the power of flame!
Demon Fang!
Crescent Moon!
Eternal Devastation! Incineration Wave!
Take this!
You picked the wrong fight!
Appreciate the help!
Pierce through!
Here I go. I'm only getting started.
Now you've gone and ticked me off!
Holy Glimmer!
Double demon bang!
Holy Land!
Demon bang! The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Alright! Now that'll bring you down! I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malisa! Crescent weak!
One more! It looks like Radiant is recovered! By the power of flame!
Now you see what I can
Get
do!
force!
Hurricane Strike!
Dragon
Explosion!
Glacier Spear!
Here's the illuminated laser! Come forward! Not on my watch!
Flaming Meteor!
A whirling struggle!
To stop you dying?
No further!
Radiant Pierce! Sleep now!
This one's
Radiant Pierce!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Lightning Orb!
This one's mine!
Radiant Pierce!
I'm out of ammo! I'm gone! My head's spinning! Wonderful! Send it to the front!
Pierce! Now! Stoling! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action!
Everyone's still in one piece?
Hi, Hoodle! By the power of flame! Let the marksman handle this!
Dragon Swarm!
Hurricane Explosion!
Time to soft blade!
Now we're not
Can't get out of this!
Illuminate the Glacier Spear! Here's the evil! Freeze blade!
Not today!
Flaming Meteor!
Here's the healing arm! Lightning! First aid! Plasma! I'll be saving this one! Trident! Hold on to your arm! Here I come! Too much to handle!
Ready to break!
Here's a healing arm! First aid!
Now you see what I can do!
Not in your dreams!
This one keeps
You know how to
charging
try
us!
is
That's what
mine!
my shield's for! Get behind me!
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
In a bind?
Burn!
In here! Get on in there together! Radiant Pierce!
Soaring light spear!
You made me angry! That was a bad idea!
Glacial Spear! Here's evil! Freeze blade! It looks like you got this one covered! Freeze blade! I'll hit the wall!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malisa! Flaming Meteor!
Will this help?
Take this!
Tempest Whirl!
Shattering pieces!
Look sharp!
I can carve through walls!
Now or never!
Far enough!
Radiant Pierce! Great Inferno!
Can't get out of
I
this!
owe you one for that!
Mega Ray! Stoling! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action!
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
We're in for a long slog with this one.
I never fail! Going in!
Dragon
Not in your
Swarm!
dreams!
Here, they've got me surrounded.
Sonic Pistol!
Just let me!
Hurricane Strike! Beast Assault!
Glacial Spear! Here's the evil!
Make it rain!
Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Now! Radiant
Pierce!
I'll heal you all!
I'll smash you!
Healing circle! Radiant
Thanks,
Pierce!
Sheila.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
Radiant Pierce!
Finish it!
Astral Energy!
Say no more.
Got
Well done. First aid!
In a bind?
Maelstrom! Here's a healing arcane! First aid!
Rising
That'll
Water!
bring you down.
You picked the wrong fight!
Here, let me...
Ready and ready! Armor won't save you!
There you go! Don't let up!
Flaming meteor! Double demon coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Sight!
Chocolate Strike!
It's over! Glacial Spear! Pierce evil! Don't mind if I do!
Demon Fang!
Freeze Lancer! Hurricane Strike! I don't even know the word defeat.
I hope this medicine works.
Radiant Heal!
In a bind?
I'm out of ammo! Laser Blow!
Burn!
Freeze Meteor! Mega Ray! Between heaven and earth! It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming Wildfire!
Now you see what I can do!
A whirling strike! Watch and
I could do without this pain! Demon Fang!
Radiant Spear! That's my field!
Shut him down!
This one's mine! That'll bring you down! Dance to the wind! Think again!
Glacial Spear!
Here's evil! How about this? Freeze Laser!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Make it rain! Alvin! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I feel sprightlier than before.
Gotta break through!
Magna Ray! Lightning here!
In a bind?
Thunderblade! Illuminate the dark! Come
Not
forth!
today!
Glacial Spear!
Shattering of pieces! Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly! Forward up! Confiscated! Mega Ray! Radiant Light! This one's mine! Where are you going? Thunderblade! Illuminate the dark!
Finish it!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alphen!
It's time! End this battle!
I'm right beside you! Glacial Spear! Here's evil!
Here I burn!
Freeze Lancer! Radiant Flare! I'll heal you all! Dance in the
Take
wind!
this!
Now! Redwell! Astral Energy! Full throttle! A whirling cycle! Magic Kazam!
Can't get out of this!
Cyclone! Radiant Spear!
Ready and ready!
Come forth!
Now you see what I can do!
Freeze Lancer! Radiant let the marksman handle
How
this.
do you like being pounded into shape?
Now! Kizara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble.
Think we overdid it?
Not by a long shot.
Radiant Flood!
Far enough.
Think again!
Rising Wyvern!
Mega
This
Ray!
one's mine!
There! I require complete think again!
Take that!
Raging Storm! Here goes! Not on my watch!
This one's mine. Fantastic.
Photon,
my clothes
illuminate the dark! Come forward! No more playing nice! Here's a healing art!
You
I won't
made
give
me
up.
angry.
Stay away from my...
Bad idea.
Demon
Take
Fang!
this!
By the power
Shattering
of
of pieces! Now you see what I can
Demon
do!
Fang! Double Demon Fang!
I'll take you all on.
Explosion! Here's a healing arc! First aid! Mega ray! Now! Light! Astral energy!
Say no more.
You sure showed them.
All in a day's work.
That equipment should come in handy.